You folks American citizens?
I am, yes.
Where were you born, miss?
Mrs.
What?
Philadelphia.
The name is Vargas.
Hey, Jim. You see who's here? Sure, Mr. Vargas. Out on the trail of another dope ring?
Out on the trail of a chocolate soda for my wife.
Your wife?
Barely a bride, officer.
Hey, can I get through? A lot of talk up here about how you cracked that Grandy business.
Yeah, we hear you caught the big boss.
Only one of them. The Grandys are a big family. Good night.
No purchases, Mr. Lineker.
Hey, I got this...
You're an American citizen, miss?
No, I got this ticking noise.
Yeah, okay.
No, really, this
Good night.
ticking noise in my head. Mike, do you realize this is the very first time we've been together in my country?
Do you realize I haven't kissed you in over an hour? ¿Qué pasó?
No sé, un carro explotó.
Mike, what happened?
That car that just passed us exploded.
The car? How could it do that?
I don't know. I'll have to try to find out. You'd better not come any closer. We'll have to postpone that soda, I'm afraid.
But Mike, couldn't I?
Susie, please be careful.
Starting with this sprawling, impeccable tracking shot that comes in at over 4 minutes, and it concludes with dialogue and a car exploding, we are brought into one of the highest regarded film noirs in cinema history. This film is from 1958, and it is directed by Orson Welles following 10 years away in Europe. I present to you Touch of Evil. The film stars Welles as corrupt cop Hank Quinlan, who is investigating the car bomb explosion that kills a man and his stripper girlfriend. His plans in getting a corrupt conviction are thwarted by Special Prosecutor Miguel Vargas, played by Charlton Heston, and his newlywed American wife Susie, played by starlet Janet Leigh. The conflict between Quinlan and Vargas takes center stage early. Quinlan is highly regarded by people in the area for his high conviction rate that is obtained by dubious means. Right away, we can see, hear, and feel the tension between the quote-unquote do-gooder that is Vargas and the corrupt Quinlan. Our first scene is the first encounter the two have with each other. Then in the second scene, where Vargas confronts Quinlan over planting evidence to secure a confession and hopeful conviction on a man that has secretly married the male victim's daughter. Really pay attention to the tension in the first scene and how they interact with each other in the second scene. Vargas becomes more apt at butting heads with Quinlan and doesn't have fear of him in the second scene.
Intuition also tell you about my wife?
Wife?
She was accosted in the street a little while ago and led across to some dive on your side of the border.
Vargas family seems to be getting into quite a lot of trouble tonight. Can you describe this man?
Now, the first one seems
the
to have
first
been
one.
young,
Now,
good-looking,
and...
Not exactly.
Not exactly. Say she was taking this dive by force?
Not by force, no.
Oh.
One of the Grandys was there waiting. Short, fat, with a mustache. That's
Uncle
Susan's
Joe.
description. I haven't run into him. What?
They call him Uncle Joe, Grant.
That's right.
Go on.
What do you mean, go on? I've told you what happened. Aren't you going to do something about it?
Well, make it a charge. I gotta ask a complaint, or isn't that police procedure in Mexico?
Procedure?
Say your wife was attacked.
I did not say she was
Did you just
attacked.
say she was molested?
Not physically molested, no.
Was obscene language.
I don't think so.
How do you explain the fact that your wife allowed herself to be picked up by this
She was not
good-looking...
picked up.
Now, Hank, I think we're getting off on the wrong tack here.
Then this good-looking young man was a friend of hers.
Obviously not.
You wouldn't call that getting picked up in the street.
Now, we mustn't mustn't forget, must we, that Mr. Vargas is not on the witness stand. Hank's a born lawyer, you know.
Lawyer? I'm no lawyer. All a lawyer cares about is the law.
Captain, you are a policeman, aren't you?
Aren't you? You don't seem to be very fond of the
There are
job.
plenty of soldiers who don't like war. It's a dirty job, enforcing the law, but it's what we're supposed to be doing, isn't it?
I don't know about you. When a murderer's loose, I'm supposed to catch him. Well, Pete, let's get back to civilization.
Let's go, Hank. It's almost dawn. You got to get some rest.
Not a chance of that, partner. We got a big day ahead of us.
And now, the second scene.
What is it, please? Found what, partner?
Come here and look! I don't even know this Sanchez.
All right, boy. Boy, you come in here. Now, in English, just how much dynamite was it you stole?
What good would it be to tell you that I've never seen any
Poor
dynamite?
Rudy Lineker. He did all he could to keep you away from his daughter, but she stands to inherit $1 million, so naturally you just moved in here.
Marcia and I were married secretly.
$1 million. Ain't no secret about that.
You got scared he changed his will.
Why don't you let up for a
So
minute?
you got yourself this highway
You
job.
broke into the explosives bin and stole
That's
something.
a lie!
Stole 10 sticks of dynamite.
No! No!
Well, Hank has done it again. He's nailed his man.
Thanks to you, partner.
Me?
Yeah.
If the dynamite had been a snake there in the bathroom, it would have bit me.
I promised Chief Gould that I'd keep you informed, Vargas, so I'm doing it. This is it. We've broken the case. Rudy Lineker was blown up with 8 sticks of dynamite, and Sanchez stole 10. That leaves 2, and we found them both. You heard that, boy. We found the dynamite.
That's impossible.
Well, we found 2 sticks.
Black
That's
Fox,
the right
that's the
number.
brand. Where
Right
did you
brand.
find this?
Right here in your love nest.
Where?
Well, you had it stashed, of course.
What are you trying to do?
We're trying to strap you to the electric chair. boy.
We don't like it when innocent people are blown to jelly in our town.
Yes, an old lady on Main Street last night picked up a shoe. The shoe had a foot in it. We're going to make you pay for that mess.
They're trying to railroad me.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I never stole any dynamite. Soy inocente. Lo juro que soy
You'll
inocente.
have to stop him yourself.
Lo juro en
Now
la
and he can
tumba
talk
de mi
Hindu
madre,
for all
la
the good it'll
tumba
do.
de mi madre.
He swears on his mother's grave that there has never been any dynamite in this apartment.
Sure. Take him in, book him.
Let's go.
You say you found this dynamite in the bathroom.
Well, Pete found it. Show him the dynamite,
here.
Pete.
Can't you do something to help me?
Well, what are you scared of, partner? That stuff isn't nearly as easy to blow up as people seem to think. It doesn't go off quite that easy.
You found the dynamite in this box?
Dynamite? Yeah. Pete found it. Told you that.
Captain.
Yeah.
I looked in that box. Just now, there wasn't anything there.
I know how you feel.
Do you?
Sure, I do. You people are touchy. It's only human you
Film
want to-
noir is known for its plot twists and turns. These turns are often loaded with gross betrayal. We are left wondering at the end of the film, did anyone have intentions without ulterior motives? This film carries that theory to the next level. Even when seemingly detached from the wicked ways within the world of this film, the characters go into the dark recesses of their minds and souls, and generally it is under the guise and belief the end justifies the means. Next, we will hear Quinlan implicate Vargas's wife for a drug-induced murder. The truth is, she has been taken to a remote hotel for her protection. But unbeknownst to her husband, the hotel is owned by Joe Grandy, the brother of a major narcotics dealer that Vargas has put away. They use this to terrorize her and drug her. This sets up Quinlan, starting to lose his grip on the corrupt world he helped cultivate by murdering Grandy and setting up Susie for the crime.
What? Vargas's wife? A narcotics ramp?
Oh, one of the boys that was on this wild party gave me the buzz, see? Just relay it to the vice boys as anonymous. The Hotel Ritz, room 18. And the way I hear things got a little out of control. Don't be surprised what they find.
But what about me, Hank? What do I do?
Keep after him. Break him. Break him! Put up the phone. Receiver. Give me the key. Told you I brought you up here for a reason.
As with any noir film, there has to be a climactic ending. Touch of Evil certainly delivers that, as Vargas and Quinlan meet for a final showdown. In this scene, notice how Quinlan, despite being figured out, despite being at the end of the road, refuses to back down. He has been defeated. His corrupt reign is over. But yet he is still defiant in the face of law and order that is represented by Vargas.
Well, Captain, I'm afraid this is finally something you can't talk your way out of.
You want to bet? You killed him, Vargas.
Come on now. Give me my gun back.
You don't know, just tell me you killed Pete. The bullet is from your gun.
You think anyone would believe that?
They always believe me. Anyway, they never believe I killed him.
The gun?
You're resisting arrest.
How could you arrest me here? This is my country.
This is where you're gonna die.
There wasn't no miss, Vargas. That was just to turn you around. I don't want to shoot you in the back. Unless you rally.
Try to run for it.
Schwartz! Is she there? Did you bring my wife? She's in the car. That's Menzies. He's dead. Quinlan's been shot, too. He's lying by the recorder. Down there. I've got it all on tape. You sure you got enough? More than enough. Go play it back. You'll see. Susie.
Mike.
All these years you've been playing me for a sucker. Faking evidence.
Aiding justice, partner.
Hank.
Susie. It's all over, Susie. I'm taking you home. Home.
How many did you frame?
Nobody that wasn't guilty. Guilty.
Hank.
No, I ain't working for Vargas.
Vargas.
No, you better give me that gun.
Okay, here it is.
Give it to me.
Vargas!
Pete, that's the second bullet. I stopped for you.
For anyone that has never seen a film noir, or even if you are well versed to the genre, this film is a must-see. It is filled with suspense, beautiful cinematography, and biting dialogue, all well-known aspects of the film noir genre. It is the quintessential noir. Sadly, people did not feel the same way upon release. The film was disregarded by critics and would be Wells' last American-made film before he went back to Europe. Much like the earlier reviewed Magnificent Ambersons, Wells' final vision did not make it to the big screen. He lost final editing when he refused to come to a redubbing following a memo he sent to the studio. Unlike the Magnificent Ambersons, his original vision was able to be restored in 1998. What they did is followed the same memo Wells sent to the studio in post-production. That version has garnered mass acclaim and led to the film being deemed culturally significant. Sadly, Wells would never see or hear this. He would never take part of the acclaim because he died 13 years prior in 1985. Regardless, the film has left a lasting impression on cinema, film reviewers, film instructors, film students, and even those who have casually watched it. You owe it to yourself to view this film and enjoy it. Join me next week as we will take a look at the landmark documentary Hoop Dreams in honor of March Madness starting. For WMNH and Matt Connarton Unleashed, this has been a classic film review with Erich Pilcher.